Take a nap, sipping on my cup, slide in the traffic, riding in traffic, waiting on the traffic.
Lil Durk and OTF paid Quando Rondo and Lil Tim to get rid of King Von? What?
Lil Durk's co-defendant is being accused of orchestrating the murder of King Von. His name is OTF Vonnie, and his own daddy is claiming that he was present when OTF Vonnie paid for the hit that led to King Von being killed. There's something in the water this week, bruh. At least Queso daddy snitched and got Queso life in prison because the daddy was facing significant jail time, and he couldn't do it, not even for his seed, not even for his son. OTF Vonnie daddy is snitching and ratting for the love of the game.
He voluntarily on bro. What?
He's not in trouble. He's not in jail. He's not facing serious jail time. As a matter of fact, he's willing to sacrifice himself and do serious jail time if that means OTF Vonnie doing life in prison for absolutely no reason whatsoever. This man daddy telling on him is just the icing on the cake for a really terrible week. He's currently having the worst possible week any street dude could have. You see, Vonnie is accused of being a mastermind and a shot caller in this Lil Durk RICO, this murder for hire case they're currently fighting. The indictment accuses OTF Vonnie of having access to the OTF credit cards, and he booked the flights for the killers of Quando Rondo's cousin Lil Pop. He booked their flights to California. He booked their hotels.
He really taking one for the team, huh? He really riding for OTF, huh? He really taking one for the team. Wow, okay.
The rental cars they was going to use. So he orchestrated the entire thing. This is a dude who knows more about this operation than anybody else, which is why it's terrifying that he's being accused of snitching. Earlier this week, an OTF associate posted a picture of everybody together before the arrest with a rat emoji over OTF Vonnie's face. And then in the comments is another associate calling him a rat-eyed ninja. A quick search will tell you that Lil Durk is still in custody and he's listed as in custody. OTF Didi is still in custody and he's listed as in custody. OTF Vonnie is still incarcerated, but his location is currently unknown. Then some unorthodox jail messages or text messages began to surface of supposedly OTF Vonnie. His daddy is vouching that these messages is true. Other bloggers are staking their reputation on these messages being true. I can't verify it, so I'm just letting you guys know what's been surfacing and what these bloggers and his daddy is vouching to be true. The messages show that Vonnie is breaking down how he's going to take a plea, and the plea is going to result him doing 5 to 7 years for a murder for hire that he was apparently a shot caller in. 5 to 7 years is unprecedented unless some snitching is happening. He also unfollowed on Instagram, so read into that as you may. However you want to read into it as you may. Now, being accused of a snitch for most street dudes will be the worst news they will receive that week. In the case of OTF Vonnie, yo daddy coming out and accusing you of paying for a murder of one of your closest friends, to me, is much worse than whatever snitching accusations that's being put upon him this week. Now, the daddy joined DJ Academic stream after doing an interview with another blogger.
And that's crazy, because a lot of y'all been having the conspiracy theories that Durk got rid of Von that night. A lot of y'all got them conspiracies. I don't know how that's even possible, though, with how the situation unfolded. We got it on camera. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that could happen, but hey, that's been a conspiracy since that night. I ain't gonna lie.
In this call with DJ Academics, the father engaged in activities that will put Judas and E2 Brute to shame.
But if you have been given the opportunity and time to rectify this and you ain't did it, fuck. Period. That's it. Ain't nothing else to talk about. And whatever they get, whatever it is, it's what it is. I'm gonna give it all to you. Everything. I got everything, and I got all the receipts. All of them.
Are you saying this in regards to your son, though?
I'm saying it to any Muslim that knew about this, that didn't fix this. He knew about it, and he didn't fix it. Durk knew about it, and he didn't fix it.
Okay.
Big Durk and Little Durk knew about it, and they didn't fix it.
Okay, explain the situation as you know it, because I think a lot of people.
I mean, I'm gonna give you this. It's a back door, and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As Durk asked Vonnie, "Is it open?" Vonnie told him it's off the hinges.
Wait. Are you talking about the death of Von? Like King Von?
Listen very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Durk asked Vonnie, "Was it open?" This is what he asked him. Was it open? It was the exact words. Was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Jesus is Lord. Tofiako, God will punish you. God will punish you. May you not rest. Hey, may this level of energy and jealousy never find me.
On bro. What? It's like I'm more used to it because I just know how it goes. I just know how I get. I'm here. I know how I get. But like that's still. He said it's off the hinges. Somebody that said hope. He said it's off the hinges. Wow.
This is just absurd.
Wow.
Maybe you could get off the fact that your son may be a backdoor artist, bruh. But your entire plot spoiled once you started attempting to convince us that Lil Durk was in cahoots with OTF Vonnie, and they paid Lil Tim for the hit of King Von, and then Lil Durk turned around and risked doing life in prison to get back for King Von. Cut it out, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, if you're gonna hate or tell lies or behave in this manner, bro, at least make it make sense. It's not even plausible what you were explaining to me, bro. If Lil Durk paid for the hit of King Von, and he knew that OTF Vonnie was paying for the hit and Lil Durk was a part of it, Lil Durk wouldn't be in jail right now facing life in prison because he slid for Von. Lil Durk wouldn't go through all this trouble, right, to put people on flights, to use OTM credit cards, all right, to get an LA plug, to drop the location for Quando Rondo. Lil Durk would not be in jail right now. This just don't make sense at all. But this father is filled with the spirit of envy, the spirit of decrepitness, of brokenness, the spirit of for nothing, that now he wants clout off of tearing down his own son who's fighting an
exactly.
It don't get much worse than this, man.
Are you?
Do you understand that?
I hear you. Are you insinuating that?
I'm not insinuating. I'm giving you facts.
But I'm actually. Are you saying that Vonnie backdoor King Von? No way. That was right
You
here.
heard what I just said. Guess what? You need motive first, right?
Yeah.
I got bankers. I got bankers that'll testify that or will make a contract or make a statement to you and let you know that this is the amount of money he had, this is what he had, this is that. Another. You need motive first and foremost. I got text messages from the lawyer letting you know that who told on Von before he died. Who doesn't want their friend to tell on them after they die and to free themselves up? You've seen how Von looked at him in that courtroom.
He's talking
Somebody, you seen how Von looked at him in that courtroom.
Looking in Lil Durk's direction. But if you look at the picture, you know that King Von and Lil Durk are both looking in the same direction. So obviously Von is looking at what Lil Durk is looking at.
Like, what is he talking about?
Video. So this could mean literally anything. And I'll be real, I was one of the people who fell for the conspiracy theory that Lil Durk may have told after Lil Durk attempted murder charge was dropped after King Von died. We now know that Lil Durk never told on King Von. That the state of Georgia only dropped the attempted murder case on Lil Durk because the feds alerted them that they were investigating Lil Durk for murder for hire. Like, Georgia knew the feds were coming. Like, they knew the feds were about to indict Lil Durk with his murder for hire. And the feds always take precedent. When the feds come, hey, bro, we got this, got that little petty ish, we about to deal with them. That's just how it goes. All right? So, it looks like the father is trying to piece together whatever type of conspiracy theories he heard online, plus mix his own little jealousy and envy. And because I'm the father, he thinks it's going to get credibility, which for the most part, it worked. All right, he's on academics right now. He was on other bloggers doing interviews, so it worked. And I promise you, there's somebody thirsty enough. There's gonna be a blogger thirsty enough to pay this man for an interview. So it looks like his plan is working.
I ain't gonna lie, Vlad. Vlad, no jumper. You might definitely see Vonnie dad on one of them platforms for sure. You already done been on. Hey, you might even be on academics live in the flesh this time.
Cause,
sure.
bro? At what cost, homie? Now, he claims he's doing this because...
And Flacco doing all this talking. Flacco, you probably going to be right on no jumper when the interview. You know what I'm saying? You on Remo. Right there.
Even though he don't have any confirmation his son told.
So this is what it is. I mean, this is what it is. We ain't got to go no further. Like I said, I got all the receipts. This is what it is. As I said, he asked him, was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Off the hinges is
So
crazy.
You think that...
We ain't no think. I'm willing to put my life on it because I'm speaking right now out loud to this. So I'm willing to die for this. If a person is killed for speaking the truth, he won.
No, he lost.
Durk wanted...
Hey, well, I don't know why you keep repeating it as if you don't understand it. You don't understand what I'm saying. You understand English. I said first we got to establish motive.
We first got to establish motive.
Apostle, we have this. I will tell Apostle.
Why do we have to establish anything? We ain't the police. You don't have to establish a motive. As a matter of fact, you don't have to be on this call riding on your son. We have to establish what? And this is apparently for absolutely no reason ever. Now, listen, if this was a parent who wasn't in the streets, lock up all the malefactors. Give them life. But this is a hood dude, a street dude, turned Muslim because he probably got wore out in prison, got spanked, treated like a buster, and thought, man, the Islam route is probably easier, man. They gonna leave me alone if I'm assalamu alaikum. But you was in the streets. You the reason why Vonnie turned out like how he turned out. You claim you was with him when he paid for the hit. You claim that you raised him how you raised him. In that case, he's your responsibility.
I can't go back. What do you know, Paige say? I can't go back.
To see this through. You not no innocent parent who did everything you could do to make sure this kid grew up to be somebody who was productive to society and they turned out to be a killer. No. You are responsible for this, man. bro, there's not enough clout in the world that to make a parent want to turn on their kid.
Why would Durk want Von unalive?
All right, man. Let me give you this. First of all, you didn't sign your rights over. You ain't in no slave 360 deal. First of all, you can't bring nobody into the business and they surpass you. How you bring me to the table when I pass you up? Don't nobody want their cheap spot taken, do they?
That's an interesting thing.
Dude was a slave. He was signed to Coke-Boys. He was a slave. Von wasn't no slave.
That's interesting. I did find out that Von didn't have any contractual ties to Durk like that, which was interesting.
Man, come on, man. He wasn't even signed to him. How's this his friend? He lied on Breakfast Club and said, "Hey, you think your man would be sitting here with $300,000 worth of jewelry on and he not have an attorney? He got a public defender. How? And I got $300,000 worth of jewelry on a lawyer for a murder case ain't gonna be no more than $50,000-$60,000. How I got $300,000 worth of jewelry on and you ain't got an attorney?
Somebody broke always talking about it ain't gonna be no more than 56, and you don't have that. I hate when people do that. You don't have that money at all, and you trying to worry about what somebody else doing with their money. How about you pay for the lawyer? It's your son. Like, what is he talking about, gang? It's your son. Like,
among Igaboos, does being a real one get met with suspicion? They so used to being flawed human beings, they so used to being itch-eyed ninjas, that when a real one show up, oh, they get suspicious. Lil Durk doing everything he did for King Von, bringing him to the Breakfast Club, putting him on records,
literally
bringing him in rooms, set him up with producers and hit makers. He did all that for King Von, and King Von wasn't even on contract with him. King
I'm about to
Von
say
wasn't
all
paying
off the
him.
love.
King Von ain't owe him $1. He did that off the strength. In most cases, we would say, man, Durk a real one, bruh. Bruh, Durk helped his homie like that and ain't asked for nothing in return? Oh, man, bruh, Durk the realest one alive. But for the dudes with a guilty conscience like the daddy, for people like the daddy who is known for being hoes their entire life, bruh, ain't never been real, don't got a real bone in their body, they can't.
Flacco, I ain't gonna lie, Flacco talking crazy though, but that's because he in Cali. You know he probably ain't got to see nobody, but Flacco talking crazy right now. I ain't saying all that now.
Like this,
it ain't me. I'm just watching. You feel me?
That's why you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, bro, in who you helping and who you come around, man. This situation here proves it. You coming around, being generous, being open and honest with everybody, treating people with respect, doing things for people, looking out, being humble. Yo, you a star, you a superstar, bro. You earned everything you got. You ain't never got a handout. And because you ain't never got a handout, you feel sorry for people around you and to put your homies on. But when you come around snakes and you is genuine, they spirit can't take it. They start looking at you as if you backdooring, as if you sneaking. Because that's what they used to. They only do favors for people they about to backdoor. They only look out for people they got ill intentions for. So they're looking at you like, bro, he's giving me opportunities for no reason. Now you put yourself on the cutting block now. Now you in danger because you want it to be a good... Don't do it, bro. If this situation teach you anything, do not be a good person to these ain't-ish ninjas, bro. Leave them alone, bro. Stay out the crosshairs of them trifling ninjas, bro. It's not worth it. Now, this dude, what he was doing was so flawed.
Flacco phone, I'm thinking that's my phone.
Academics have to call Whack 100. Academics is like, bro, I can't handle this alone. So Academics gave Whack 100 a call so Whack 100 could have a conversation with this dude to let him know, bro, as a father, man, get off this call, bro.
Oh, man, I need this. Hold on, Whack. Get on the line, Whack. I need you. Yo, Whack.
Yeah, what up, bro?
Whack, I got OTF Vonnie father on the line. He's saying his son paid. He said he went with his son to pay for the murder of King Von. You gotta listen to this shit.
Okay, slow down.
Hold on, I'm adding you in the call, Whack. You gotta hear this shit.
Okay.
Hold on.
On the other side.
Hold on. Yeah. By the way, I got Whack 100 on here.
Let me get this right. You telling me Vonnie, that's one of the ones arrested with Durk, right?
That's the one they say might be telling. His father is saying, here we go.
Slow down. You saying his father is saying that his son paid for some hits? Not some hit, a hit. What's your name, bro? My name Hassan, brother. Hassan, you's a big ass. Okay. You are straight up. You's a big ass. Listen, let me say this, Whack. Let me say this, Whack. I'm gonna let you talk first. I'm gonna listen to you. I don't give a fuck. He did, homie. You right, but at the end of the day, that's your son, homie. And for you to be doing whatever you doing, whether it's true or not, and I can't say it's any truth to it. You got some intentions, bro. But I don't know how his mother feels, grandmama feels, and other siblings and shit. But my nigga, if you don't see no wrong with what you doing as a man, as a father, my nigga, like you need, like, see, I call myself a big ass from the August 26, 1994, until I paroled in 99 because I was in prison and couldn't be there at the birth of my son in his first 5-6 years. Bro, how could you fix your mouth and your mind to do your seed like that?
We got content!
I'm going to let you finish talking and I'm going to talk. Go ahead, bro. I really want to know. I called myself a big when I couldn't be there for mine. And let me your son locked up, right? Ain't he locked up?
You finished?
You got it, homie. You got it, homie.
Okay. Whack. Let him go.
Nah, you ain't a father, bro. Lay back.
Okay, you're right. I'm not a father. You're right.
On the line right now, bro.
I'm muted.
Okay, I'm gonna give you like this, brother. First and foremost, as they say, I brought him in, I can take him out. Pay attention to this. But let me finish. I ain't gonna cut you this.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna get to you like this, brother. My son is my son. Can't nobody tell me about mine. But when my son break the code, whether or not Von was his blood or not, when my son take all Von money, this man Von didn't know him from a can of paint. Von put him on every mother thing on $4 million because he trusted me. Not because he knew Von. And for you to take me with you to go pay for a hit on my nephew when you could have left me at home, that lets you know you don't respect me. And then after you, listen very carefully. Just say, listen.
Are you talking about King Von?
Wait. Just listen very carefully.
No, are you talking about
We got content.
what Von you talking about?
Yo, chat.
King Von. Okay.
Oh, it's movie time.
We said we wasn't gonna cut each
Why
other
you
off.
lying?
Listen, we said we're not gonna cut each other off, right?
Let me tell you why you lying, bro.
Oh, it's movie time.
Don't let you go.
I'm gonna let you go.
Go say what you say. Go say what you say. Go
Okay, now I don't know your son. I ain't never met your son. I'm acquainted with Durk. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know your son. But here you go, right? Your narrative don't add up because I'm gonna tell you why. First and foremost, the individuals he got into it with, it was some fluke that they stopped by the club because they was gonna entertain some brawls. First and foremost.
I don't know, man. I'm conflicted. On one hand, I want to see these street dudes locked up. I want to see them held accountable. I want justice to be served. But I also treat a parent like I would treat a defense attorney.
Man, free Durk. I don't want to hear none of that, man. Free Durk. I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that. I don't think Durk set nobody up. I know all y'all conspiracy theorists out there, y'all want to believe that so bad, but it just don't add up, bro. Sometimes, bro, we gotta stop just coming up with conspiracies and just believing it just to believe it, bro. It don't add up. It don't add up. Unless there's solid proof, bro, I'm never gonna believe that, man. And like Vonnie's dad, bro, I don't even, man. Man, I brought you in and I can take you out? Like, really?
I'm a fault with.
Can't no part, all you know is kick back, run for me back, get back, 911. Somebody's son did die, we need police on dispatch. You be with me, nigga, why is you mad? Come and get your bag, everything's on, I be